G'day folks, it's Keith Beardsley, a Tory01, back with another blog looking at what's going on in politics in Canada today. I want to call this one Too Little Too Late. And really it's a bit of a pathetic story we have today. You know, the Prime Minister yesterday was saying, this type of hateful language which came up in one of the protests here, shouldn't happen in Canada. Where was he for the last few months? Sitting on his hands, wringing them, hoping maybe all of these lunatics would end up voting for him. So now, though, my bet is he's got some polling numbers coming out. Now, he's not going to tell us what they are. They may even have been done by the Liberal Party itself. And certainly PCO does polling on local, national issues. So he must have polling numbers that says he's losing votes now. So all of a sudden, he's speaking out. Some of his pathetic cabinet ministers are speaking out as well. Way too late. The damage has been done. The trend has been set. It will not only encourage this group, it will encourage other groups to promote hate against, who knows, gays, trans, Jews, Muslims. It makes no difference. Hate should not exist in this country. It should not be allowed to exist. This government, this Prime Minister, and his cabinet, the cabinet is equally guilty, have allowed this to happen. Same goes for Doug Ford. Terribly disappointed in his inaction. Maybe now that gutless Trudeau has done something, Ford will figure he should do something. You never know. Domino effect. But if he's got bad polls, that's a good sign that the rest of Canada still has a few brains. That the rest of Canada does not support the anti-Semitism, the hate that these groups have promoted. But the government can do more than just sit and go blah, 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 this isn't right. Who are these people? Who's financing them? Who's organizing them? These type of quote and unquote spontaneous demonstrations are anything but spontaneous. They're well organized, they're well financed. So how about you stop, send the police in, detain some of these people who are screaming hatred. Give the police body cameras. They've got proof that this person was mouthing off, calling for the death of a certain individual or a group of people. Film it all. Detain them. Fingerprint them. Find out who they are. Are they Canadian citizens? And if they're not, get them the hell out of the country. You're on a student visa and you're out here promoting hate, cancel the visa, throw them out. Not a Canadian citizen, throw them out. Set up a special, immigration tribunal just to deal with this type of issue because it's an emergency. Remember, truckers were an emergency. Why isn't this an emergency? And by the way, you froze all those people's bank accounts for supporting the truckers. How about you investigate, freeze the bank accounts of the people that are supporting this group? Someone's paying for them to get here. Someone's supplying transportation. Freeze those bank accounts. What's good for one is good for the other. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what the government does. My bet is, other than mouthing a few words, absolutely nothing. And that goes for Doug Ford as well. Keith, Tory01. Hope you have a good day.